Hi Igor, sound may be well out. I'm back in my normal microphone position, and what we can do for you here is be ready for a scare. There I am, sitting here at my desk, running through the system and saying hello to you from Townsville, North Queensland, Australia. You should be seeing a. Sorry about the lighting in the back. I haven't gone and turned off all the wrong lights and made my lighting better. Come on. But here we are. I'll show you what we're going to look at. Oh, I haven't got that camera up. A second. There's the control panel that I use, the ATEM software, and I don't have my other one up. I can't show you the other screen at the present time, but we'll get there. Just hang on a second. Got to hook up the iPhone. That's the iPhone looking at, oh, hang on, we'd better do something better than that. A little kind of better. So let's see if you're getting any of that. I'm sorry, Igor, I can't read Russian, but I see your comment there in the channel, and here we are talking to you. This is all early days while I'm setting it up for the group. What we've got here, I have an iPad, is the camera looking at me. I have the iPhone looking at the iPhone is looking at the monitor. That's a 34-inch screen just on HDMI, just so we can see what's going on. And of course, there's me. So yeah, it's all coming together. I can also put the iMac up if necessary as well. I'm not sure he's on or not today, is he? No, he's not. He's not in there not there at the present time. I've been messing around, so I wasn't expecting you to come up. So there you go. We're on. Yes, hi from Townsville, North Queensland. So yeah, all is good. We're doing well, I think. Yeah. Put camera 2 back online. All right, from there, oh, we're going. Look, there's a MobiRise screen. Keep us all familiar. So yeah, I was actually thinking that we could, you know, if necessary, at any stage, if somebody wanted to be shown how we do things in MobiRise, I can use this. The AUG, I'm the tech support for the Apple user group here, and because of the virus thing, we can't go to any meetings or anything, so I threw some money on the table type of thing and worked out and sweated and slaved for a little while and put this system together. Most of the stuff I owned, but the switcher I had to purchase. And yeah, it's coming good. I don't know how much you understand of me, but it's the best I can do at the present time. So now you can see that's the my view of the you know, the YouTube control thing, you know, for doing a live broadcast, etc. So yeah, I can see when your comments come in. Oh, so you are trying to set up a channel also. I did not have any worries in doing it. I created a separate Gmail address for this, and then I just went into, you go to YouTube Studio, and it's pretty simple from there on. The main thing is to have an encoder. The the switcher that I have, the ATEM switcher, that's got the encoder built in. When you create a channel, YouTube give you a key type of thing that you have to put into your streaming software. Where is it? I haven't got it in my doc, but that other software that's widely suggested, just one moment, I'll go search for it. It's called OBS. That's it, just come up on the screen there now. So that's its thing. But I'm not using that. I'm not encoding the system and feeding it through. But running OBS, you can have a camera or whatever. You feed that in, and as you can see, you can do all sorts of things and bits and pieces. Takes care of the mic. You see the mic going in. That's the on-screen mic. You can you know, do all the bits and pieces. You can start streaming and that, but you put the key into it, and it's highly regarded. The guys that I like that do Final Cut Pro, Ripple training, they use it for all their broadcasts at the present time. And it went very well. But I thought I might have needed something a bit better, so I went and got the ATEM Mini switcher. So that the ATEM Mini, which I'm using, that comes from Blackmagic Design, the same people that make DaVinci Resolve and DaVinci Fusion. So yeah, it's very good. I'm still learning, still going to multitask and keep remembering where everything is. Keep my audio running. Probably should have the audio a little bit louder. I'm just looking over at the VU meters on the bottom of the screen there. So you can probably kick that up a bit. I'll just get rid of this OBS studio. So I want to do the audio, so I can go to here, and you can see the channel there, so I can, wind that up a bit. So there, now that will probably be a bit better audio level for you. I wasn't expecting anybody on tonight. I mean, the system to everybody, is not in real use yet. We're doing tests that each one has some time to come and set themselves up. Most of the members are probably in their 70s and some in their 80s, so they're a bit slow to pick up the little bits and pieces of logging into the YouTube channel so that they can see the thing. Common complaint is they come to watch the video or when I'm live, but they forget to log in, therefore they can't make comments. They said, we can't make any comments, we can't do anything. And my iPad says he's running low on battery, so we'll have to give him a kick in the tail. Yeah, that's the next step. I've got Apple, Apple EarPods type of thing. So I'll see how we go with that to try and get that around. The microphone is, pretty steeply priced. They call it's a Rode microphone, the Podcaster. And I'm sitting fairly well, but the room I'm in is quite large, and so yeah, there will be echo. They're the little things I've got to try and work around, and I might put a soundboard behind this to try and not get as much echo in going into the thing. But it's early days, we're trying, but nice to have your comments. Very good to hear you comment. So there you are. There's me sitting here. Poor iPad's doing its best to try and get through to me. The main reason in having the iPad and the iPhone as kind of camera sources is, of course, being Apple people, they ask, how do you do this on an iPad, or how do you do this on an iPhone? And of course also, how do you do this on an iMac? So the three devices, they're all connected via HDMI into the switcher, so therefore I'll be able to demonstrate when they ask questions type of thing. The next phase of testing, which will probably be on Wednesday night here, will be I'm going to try and set up a multi-FaceTime call, like have 3 or 4 people on FaceTime, because I can show that up. When they come up, it comes up down in the bottom of the screen. Try and show. Yeah, down in this bottom of the screen, where you might see my finger running around. Oh, you can't see my finger. How? There's no coming there. I'm touching the screen. I'll get used to this yet. But no, it's pretty good. I keep getting warnings from YouTube that the stream feed is slow, but this is running at 8 megabit, so I don't know what say it's lower than the recommended bit rate. Well, 8 megabits going out on the thing. I have for an upload factor, I have a fibre connection that gives me a 40 megabit upload capacity, so I don't know where it's all getting lost, but this feed, of course, probably going to YouTube. It's probably going in a satellite hop across the Pacific Ocean. Not sure. I don't know that they have a point here in Australia to feed into, so who knows what the path length is getting to the place. the other thing that I've got to get used to, there is a considerable delay from, when I'm talking or say something, then let's say I turn away to look at the screen, it's around about nearly 8-9 seconds before YouTube is showing me that on screen. Of course, it means nothing while you're running live, because it's to you, to somebody looking at it, they think it's live. But to me, I can say something. I can pretty well get up, walk across the room and come back and sit down again, and then it just catches up to me. But this is very, very good that you've called in and checked in. I think it's got hope. Mainly I've got to keep training myself and probably move a few things around on my desk so that I can get the the necessary pictures type of thing, and space, so that I can see everything. The iPad that's looking at me is, of course, blocking the main screen, which the one you see on the iPhone image type of thing. But we're getting there. So since I mentioned to you that the feed was, according to YouTube, too slow, it's now I've got green buttons telling me that it's an excellent connection. Yeah, so it can never make its mind up what it wants to do. Somebody talk to me on email. So as you saw there then, oh no, you didn't see it because I didn't have the camera online, or not, it's the Mac online. But no, I'm pretty happy with it all. I'm not sure that I can. I'll have to check that. I'll be paying attention to the screen. I'll have a look, see. I'll have a look on YouTube. Yeah, you can see that I'm searching for it, but it's not coming back and giving me an answer, so it's a bit sad. When I drop offline, I'll go and look at that to see what it's doing, because that should be. Now see the stream, the warning's on the screen, but the stream's down to 920, so it's below a meg now. But with the virus here, this is 8 p.m. Australian time. You've got everybody, you know, we're in a high traffic area here, so everybody will be on streaming their videos and doing the things, because nobody goes out. So they've got to sit home and watch Netflix or Amazon or downloading movies, whatever. And so bandwidth just goes way out the back door. Oh, I see. It was, what do you mean that is, was it subtitles or what, anything like, you know? I'm not sure if you mean whether it's translating my voice or translating if I put something into the chat window. Yeah, I can't see any other options here yet. I would have to possibly log out of the system and just go into all the help stuff on Live Studio and see what options were there available for. But it's interesting that you said you saw them and then they went away. Yeah, according to this, it will only, the video will get translated if I, you know, because everything we do here is, you know, it's recording as a video that's available for download. So it appears if I put that into the YouTube Studio, I can select that I want subtitles, and then it will subtitle that actual video replay. But it doesn't look like it will do it live. Yes, it would appear that it will only do, I think you can probably see my screen here. It's a setting that you go in, but it will only translate a recorded video, something that I, like if I pre-record some demonstration, then I could get it translated. Yeah, it's only I think going to do it for text or for a video that's they can feed through their system to generate the auto title. So I know that takes a little time to do. So maybe we can't do it in this, unfortunately. But it's another thing for me to chase down. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. I mean, there's a good delay. It probably could do it. I will investigate. But I think obviously to change settings, I have to drop off and go through to look at the thing. It's strange that you saw it come up initially and now it's gone away because I haven't changed any of the settings. It should still be there. It should be able to do it all. The questions I'm putting in to Google help type thing to say, can you do this, hasn't given me the answer that I think we want, but it has to be there somewhere maybe. We have to try. I imagine it's also, like looking at it, it may be a setting that can, of course, I mean, well, I suppose your settings is that your native language is Russian, and so that did that. But if you went across because you're typing to me in English, maybe it turned them off. It could well be that if you want, like if you were saying you're logged in as Russian, then it might be picking up my comments and translating them to English. But I'm going to have to do some reading up when we finish here to see what goes on. Okay, let me check. Still, I'm probably looking in the wrong place because, yeah, I know how that works with videos. I mean, I've used their system to translate some videos that we got in, in another language into English type of thing. So I know how that goes. But okay, here we go. All right, let's see if we can get through that. You can probably see the same page on my screen here. I can't see if you're making any comments because we can make. I can see it. Right. So see if what I'm looking at here now is going to be the way to go. So let's go. So we could select stream at the top. Yeah. Just bear with me, Igor. I'll be away a few moments while I go and change the settings. Just one moment.